Chill, gang. My lifesavers in there. Right. That's funny. For real. Shit. Hmm. I might take that shit to $100 for real. I don't think that was melodramatic at all, my friend. I don't think so either. Hey, Jess, how you doing? Look at this piece of shit. In this environment, no more than 3 micros. Mm. I think the market needs to stabilize. That's what I think in my brain. That's why we're seeing the candles like this.
Yo, E, is the cluster indicator a separate indicator, or is that part of the liquidity?
Is the who?
The cluster indicator.
The cluster indicator is a completely different indicator. There's 3 total of them. There's the FEG clusters, which is basically the FEG nephew Sam that plots the FEGs, the clusters, and yeah, and then the other ones are separate. So yeah, the clusters does this, just plots the FEGs and the highlighted ones, unlike any other one. Like those highlighted zones, like that highlighted zone that we keep bouncing from right over here. This is the thing that separates them. It shows you where the 1, 5, and 15s are overlapping, and we touch this and bounce, touched it and bounce, and touched it, and we keep bouncing from the zone. So like if we're dumping towards it, for example, which you already know, this is for everyone that's new here. So this explanation is not necessarily for you because you know what this is. But like if we're dumping towards something like this and you're in the short and we touch this, like you need to be considering like partialing out. Like, because why would you hold on to a short as we're tapping into a 1, 5, and a 15-minute BISI cluster? And then you get boofed on and the liquidation squeeze it 500 ticks and the absolute opposite, 600 ticks, 700 ticks, I'm sorry, in the absolute opposite direction because you're not paying attention to 1, 5, and 15-minute BISI clusters. These indicators really answer the question of what not to do more so than anything. SpaceX is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna keep saying that until it goes to 150. It will go back. It will go back to all-time high. It will. I promise you it will. The only question is when. SpaceX will go back to all-time high. The only question is does it take a year for it to go back to all-time high? Or are they going to do it in like 3 to 4 months? Or they're going to do it in 6 to 9 months? Who knows? SpaceX could go back to all-time high in 45 days from now. If that earnings release comes out and it's something crazy and they smash expectations for the first earnings release, SpaceX is going to squeeze up 25 to 30% in one day. And then the next day, that's when the people that like to chase it, and once they've confirmed that that it's going higher, then they'll be buying and institutions will be back in buying again. And then everyone that was shorting it prior is going to close out of those positions. And SpaceX will literally go from whatever the hell it is right now to $250. And then once it pops to all-time high, every single person or institution that was previously shorting it is going to then close out those positions. And then that's just going to add more fuel to the fire because no one's going to know when it's going to go lower again. So it'll just keep squeezing. And so SpaceX will go from like one something to like 250, like $275+. And it'll be worth like $3 trillion, and then Elon Musk will be a trillionaire again. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules personally. I'm just letting you know how the psychology works because I've seen this story 1,000 times with these firms. I've seen this 1,000 times. I'm just letting you know how the personal psychology works with that. I heard you can't do 20 push-ups. Really? That's what you heard? USMC veteran? Really? Oh, well, first and foremost, good morning, sir. I just clicked on your profile. Thank you so much for your service. I have a soft spot on my heart for the veterans. I appreciate everything that you did for us and for our country and all of the sacrifices that you personally made, even though I don't know you. We have numerous veterans inside our Discord community, and I appreciate that. It's 818, bro. I changed my name. Oh, shit. So, what's up, bro? I was getting ready to admit. I was getting ready to say, hell no, I can't do 20 push-ups. Of course not. Oh, God. I might be able to give you 5. On my knees. No pause. Pause. No, I said none. No pause. And I don't accept. I decline respectfully. You said pause. I decline respectfully. I'm just teasing. Anyway, let's focus in. All right, let's focus up. Hi, I'm good. I can see SpaceX going to like 250 to 200 is them bouncing, but I could obviously be wrong, be so wrong. Yeah. We're all speculating. We have no idea what that thing's ready to do. 900 on an Apex funded building buffer, 900 from Pastor Trader 5 done for the day. Good job. Yeah, now you're done. ES has 6 double top. Jeez. Where? At 946, you said so. 6 double top. Where? I see nothing. Are you talking about this? Well, this is higher. This is slightly higher. This is slightly higher above you. This. We got that, but that's a pipe stream away. Yeah, they got some mini double tops. Super small, but they're not insanely compelling. Did we gap up or gap down, and did we fill this gap today? Nope, we did not fill the gap today. We're to wait. Guys, this gap fill doesn't mean anything today. So please don't, guys, also want to say this. Please don't take any trades today trying to target objectives thinking that they have to do that today. So they'll intentionally leave a gap fill like this behind intentionally because they know that they have something in their back pocket later on today that even if we're down 1%, they can come back for it in 5 minutes. So don't sit here and go, well, why wouldn't they just come here today? They don't have to just, why wouldn't they just today? They can do everything that they want to do between 2 o'clock and 2:35 p.m. In a 35-minute window, we can be down. Guys, we can go from being down 1%, I'm making this up, to being up 1% in 35 minutes. We can go from being down 2% to being up 1.5% in 35 minutes today. We can go from being down 2% to being green 2.5% by 4:30 p.m. today. Please understand that. So if we're down 2%, I'm just making this up because Warsh says something crazy, and then like it starts bouncing from the lows down 2% to being only down 1%. And then if Microsoft and Meta smash earnings today at the bell at 4:05 and 4:20 p.m. today, the market will instantaneously teleport and be green 2%. But we were just down 2% 2 hours ago or an hour and a half prior. They will do that today. So everything is within their wheel well. They don't have to just do anything today. That's why I said you need to choose easier days to trade today, because the psychology behind it may not work today. Like, they could very well dump this market 1% from the zone and like don't even come back to this gap fill. You see how close they were to this gap fill, but they didn't do it. I personally think that we should put an alert over here on this. I personally think that we should put an alert on this here. On this gap fill, on this SPX, add an alert, crossing, and the message needs to be gap fill 7/29 FOMC 74.28. They're dumping this nonstop, and look at the time when they started dumping it. They went sideways for like 15 minutes, and they started dumping it at 9:45. We are still within this 15-minute time block. You don't long this right now. There's no scenario where you try to go opposite of what they're doing right now for at least the next 8 minutes. They could keep dumping this for like 8 straight minutes. This right here is like what I'm talking about. You see how they went sideways over here until 9:45, and at 9:45, when this new 15-minute candle opened, they just said, well, we know where we're going, and they just started just instantaneously reversing this market with no rhyme or reason. They could not get here before 9:45, so they just started dumping it. They're not adhering to any reasoning or no price action today. They're not doing anything today. So today you need to choose easier days to trade. So if you're going to take a trade doing something like that, you need to understand that they don't give a damn about these imbalances either. You see how they're just dumping straight through them? They don't care about the imbalances either. So this is the part to where I say it takes a village and it takes all of us. If you know what you're talking about and you put in the hard work and you didn't just join here yesterday and know and just from that knowledge center figure out what a green and red candlestick was, if that is not you directly and you know what you're talking about, if you see me getting ready to place a trade, because I'll let you know before I press this button. I'm not saying, but maybe mention me or say something, or if you like to talk, say something and say, hey, is this 15-minute time block over with? If I go, man, I'm getting ready to long this, and they've been dumping it, and it's 9:50. Like if I was like right now, if I said I'm getting ready to press this button, please, like just mention it or be like, hey, is this 15-minute time block over with? If I'm getting ready to do opposite of what they've been doing. Opposite of what they've been doing for that 15 minutes, because there may be a slight chance to where I may forget. Please let me know. I'm being dead serious. So we can be sharp together, because we will get roasted if we do something like that. Be on alert now. I don't think that they're getting ready to reverse this until at least 10 o'clock. I'm not going to think so. Holy shoot. There's a 14-point volume imbalance on this QQQ. That's why they stopped this market on a dime. There's a 14-point volume imbalance. But I'm not even going, I am not going to long this until at least 10 o'clock. So wait for the first 15 minutes to pass? No, not necessarily. You need to read that pre-market trading plan. The market is moving in 15-minute time blocks today. It is FOMC. They do it every FOMC, on the FOMC statement as well. FOMC statement or meeting minutes. The FOMC statement is today. The FOMC meeting minutes was like 2.5 weeks ago or something like that, 3 weeks ago. They do it and we back tested it and we forward tested it. This 15-minute time block is bearish. They're not adhering to any price action to that. It's not going to pay attention to almost any reasoning. The only thing that's going to stop this market is time itself. So I'm not even paying attention. This is a 14. I'm not even going to own that. You are going to get cooked today if you do that. So help me God. On a normal day, I probably would have bought this right over in this red candle. I'm not going to do that today. And you see what happened? So what that means to everybody that missed the pre-market meeting, I'm not going to go in depth again, because you need to be inside that pre-market meeting. There's no excuse as to why you're not at least tuning in, even if you're on your way to work. Not unless you got something crazy where like you was performing open heart surgery. If so, then I commend you. Thank you so much for your service. Yes, you don't have to be in the military to service people. You can be a waiter or a waitress or even a busboy. Those people are appreciated. Thank you. I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. So if that's you, then okay. The market is not adhering to any price action. So if you're getting ready to, like, for example, if you were getting ready to long this, it is advised that just wait until, like, let's just say the next 15-minute candle opens or closes and then press the long button. I mean, like, if that's what you're going to do. So if you were getting ready to long this right now, you would at least save yourself down 300 or 400 ticks because of what I just said. So, like, if you were getting ready to play that 14-point volume balance, then why not wait until 10 o'clock for when the new 15-minute time block opens and then randomly just press the button? I mean, what's the difference between here and back then? See what I'm saying? They just touched 700 just now. Turn on my newswire. Timestamp 9:57. They want to dump and go lower. They don't want to go higher. 9:57. You got 3 minutes. They want to dump and go. Guys, obviously they can go down, up, and sideways for an entire 15-minute block. That's why it's your job in order for you to figure it out. But you need to choose easier days to trade. Today is not the day to test them. I'm being dead serious. They're about to target this 14. You need to watch out. They just got done dumping this shit. Look at this SPY dump. They got a 7 and a 5 up here above on this SPY. They got a 7 and a 5 up here on this damn SPY. There's a 7 and a 5 up here on this SPY. And a new 15-minute time block opens up in 1 to 2 minutes. They're starting to shoot up towards this now. There's a 7 and there's a 5 on this SPY. Watch out. Let me pull up my trading accounts. What am I doing? They're about to bounce this. The new 15-minute time block is getting ready to open, but I'm not going to guess. They're about to bounce this towards that 7 and that 5 on that damn SPY. You need to be watching that SPY. Look out. There's a 6 below. They're about to start squeezing this to go higher. It's a new 15-minute time block. Watch out. They're trying to go higher, not lower. This is bullish and not bearish to me. I think that they're about to squeeze this market and go higher off of this. That's what my brain's telling me right now. You blew your account, hit the DLL on the other. Why? What happened? When was that? What was the timestamp that happened on? They're about to squeeze this market to go higher. Okay, so there was a, watch out, timestamp 10 o'clock. They're starting to get this goddamn market up this ground. Watch out. They're about to liquidation squeeze us towards that 14. Watch out. I'm going to take a long on 2 micros. I'm going to take a long on 2 micros and I'm going to try and get 120 ticks to the upside. I'm only going 2 because if they go lower off of this, I'm going to add more into this position to try and target that 14. I don't even want to go 3 right now. There's a 14-point volume balance up here higher. I think they got business going here higher. And if I can take $120, I will take so. It's looking like it's about to dump. There's a 10-point volume balance lower. Look at this market liquidation, squeeze it towards this high. This right here is what I'm trying to target on this move here. You see this? There's a 14-point volume balance here higher. Out of a new 15-minute time block, potentially. This right here is what I'm targeting on the QQQ. See this? I was a mint too early on shorts. You need to wait at least 15 minutes. QQQ was trying to get off this damn ground. Look at this market get off that goddamn ground and take that shit straight to the TP. Jesus Christ. What in the actual fuck? I didn't log into my trade copier. So I got nothing off of that trade. That right there is why you run a test limit order right there. What kind of weird shit am I on today, buddy? Kind of weird shit am I on today? Kind of weird shit am I on today? It only worked on the demo. Flat out ridiculous. And they get ready to come up here and fill this. I apologize. But I don't apologize. It went straight to the TP. Base it off of that trade. I apologize. My trade copy was not working. Run a test limit order. Bullshit. Look at them fillers. Bullshit. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that whatsoever. There's none. There's no excuse for that. That's just negligence. Full-blown negligence right there. There's a 10 below that they're getting ready to try and target as well. Negligence. It was one of the easier trades of the day. That was full-blown negligence.
Shake it off. It's only 10 a.m., so it's only 30 minutes. We got a long day to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like making mental errors like that. That's just ridiculous.
Call it for what it is. That's a rookie mistake because I made that just 2 days ago.
Yeah. Not having a trade cut, and I always run a test limit order.
Yeah, I knew we were going to have another red day today.
Yeah, I always run a test limit order. I always do that.
Maybe later on it'll pick up.
Timestamp 10:08.
Everything is red.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so I got a funded that I've been kind of like not babysitting, but I've had it to the side because like I hit my my daily loss limit. I got like $800 on it. Are those the type of accounts that you would say that you would, obviously I have others, but are those the accounts you would say I should YOLO for eval instant pass sort of deal to like try and get a couple of ticks up to try and save it?
How much drawdown you got and what kind of account is it?
It's an Apex 50K, so I got like it's like $780 left on it because I got caught in a move and it was aggressive down. So obviously you have the $1,000 daily loss limit, but it went over that just because of how aggressive the move was.
If you got $750, $800, what I would do is
experience the same thing.
What I would do is I would log into the Tradeovate. And then I would add, and then I would put the risk management at 250 at stopping you out to whatever minus whatever the daily drawdown is or whatever is left on the account to make sure that if you lose, then you make sure that it stops short at $250 to $300 in drawdown left because the maximum size you can trade is 2 minis anyway. So I would make sure with the current Apex rules, if you get to within $250, that'll be my hardcore stop. And then that's when I would invoke that. But with $750, $800 left, you can get out of that hole. Because all you gotta do is just take trades on 2 to 3 micros. But you can't be in sizes larger than 4 or 5 micros with only $450 to $500 in drawdown. You can't do that. And so I would just take base hits off of 3 to 4 micros. Bro, if you take 2 or 3 solid base hits on 3 to 4 micros on that, and if you correct, bro, you'll bring that account to halfway to getting a payout. Like, you halfway there. And so now you don't got to do instant pass or whatever it was that you was getting ready to do. That's what I would do. I would not give up with $750, $800 left. I would not do that. But you need to understand that next trade that you take, that's it. That's all that you got. That next trade that you take is it. That's all that you have. Because that next trade that you take is it. Best case scenario, if you do 2 micros, you got 2 losses. Best case scenario. and you got to give the trade time to play out. So ain't no time to play out if you go six or seven eight micros and you can only lose $400. Ain't no time to play out because you could lose in one candle and still be correct. You need to know you're correct and give the trade time to play out, even if it goes against you. And that needs to be your stop for at least. That needs to be your hardcore stop for at least the next 3 to 4 trades on that account. That's how you get out of that. Yeah, you were right. That's what happened. I was in too heavy. We're in negative HVL. You shouldn't be oversized. These candles are going to be huge. That volatility was crazy. We addressed that in that pre-market meeting. Why are you not inside this Discord? Going over the pre-market meeting in the morning. You would have avoided that danger if you was with us. Your account would not have been blown. You need to look at it as though, if I'm in here and they stop me from doing one foolish thing and blowing a funded account, that pays for an entire year's worth of mentorship. 2 funded accounts pays for a lifetime access inside here. Do I think that guy in this community can stop me from blowing 2 funded accounts over the course of a lifetime? And the answer to that question, I don't even need an answer. The answer to that question is yes, 100%. I know the answer to that question. There's no way in hell you should be goofing around with this opening volatility like this on a day like today. There's no way in hell that you look at this. We went over this morning. Look at this clusterfuck, up and down, up and down. There's a 14 that they just left from the QQQ and they're dumping this. They want to dump. I'm not going anywhere until 10:15. There's a 14 right now that they just left. They left a 9 and a 14 above. I was in too heavy. Okay, yeah, just read that. I'm not going anywhere right now. Mental error. They want to dump to go lower. Timestamp 10:14. You need to watch out. There's a 14-point volume balance up here. But it's at the LOD and they're dumping this. A new 15-minute time block has not originated. They need to displace from it and start curling up towards it like how they did here in order for me to think so. All right? Like I'm not going to long this right here to try and target this when it's so close to this. Why? Because they could just reverse it and do it in one candle. Or they could dump it and then do this against me and then go. Like how I just showed you. Your best chance of playing that is if they liquidation squeezes through this floor over the next minute or two. It looks to me as though they're trying to go lower anyway. Maybe we shouldn't test these people. There's a 17-point lower. 9. I'm looking at it right now. 9. Look at this. 13. 8. 3. They reduced it. They filled it. See how they came back for it the next minute? On this new 15-minute time block, you see how they stopped it? And when the new 15-minute candle opened, they just started doing something else. See this? And now they're reversing it again. They're not adhering to any price action today. Today is not the day to fuck around with these people. I'm not saying who am I? I'm just a normal guy. No one talks about this whenever it comes to FOMC. I've back tested the behavior pattern of this market on FOMC. I used to try to figure out every single reason on as to why I was losing. I could never figure it out. If you were inside this Discord today, Eric Dawson, and you read that pre-market trading plan, you would have known not to have entered into a position contrary to what they were doing on that 15-minute time block, and you would have waited until at least 9:45 closure to start taking trades. There's an 8. Good morning, JB. There's an 8 below that they're getting ready to target and try and come fill here. We need to watch out. I can't believe that. I should be halfway done. They're touching into a 15-minute BISI back from May. That's what this market is doing right now. And we did not, no, we did sweep these lows. We just swept the Asia low. That's why this market's trying to decide if for this next 15 minutes it wants to go higher, sideways, or continue going lower. It's on a new 15-minute time block. I would not trust them. I don't give a damn about that I don't give a damn about that 8-point volume balance lower. It's a new 15-minute time block. They could liquidation squeeze this right now if they wanted to higher. I have a friend that is interested in getting them into the market. Any research that he should start with? Yeah, NQinsider.com. Either that or, yeah, I mean, because that's all that I can specifically personally offer. Because I'm not in a business in order to be trying to convince people to join. I don't, or not. I'm not saying that you. I'm not saying, Ryder, that you want me to convince him. But what I'm saying is I can't I can't direct people or point people or work things to or try to because I get that question a lot from random people that I meet in my everyday life. People go, "Hey man, can you coach me or can you point me in the right direction, where I should get started at?" And if you're not doing what I'm doing, or if you're not interested in doing what I'm doing as far as how I'm making my money, then I absolutely just can't help you. I can't, because that would just take up too much of my time. So I can't even, because in order for you to give someone some solid advice, you need to be doing what you're telling them to do, or they need to be able to follow up with you on that. So you know what I'm saying? You can't just say, "Hey, go make a left over there," and you never speak to that person again. And they don't know what the hell is going on. They're going to come back to try to ask questions. And I can't be a point of reference to people if they're not inside this Discord. I can't do that. If I was charging them, then yeah, but I don't want to charge people. See what I'm saying? So if he wants to trade futures and swing trade stocks, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, just tell him to come over and watch, how you got one of your boys in here a while ago. But I get that a lot. Timestamp 1019. There's a 9-point volume balance here lower. Higher. This is looking like it's about to dump. Why did they miss this 15-minute BISI on this ES like this? And why are they doing this staircase and pattern like this? This is not looking like something that's about to bounce. This is looking like, but it is a new 15-minute time block though. I think that they're still gearing up to go lower. This is indicative of something that's about to yeet through this floor. This is the part of the children's story that makes it extremely tricky today. It is going to be extremely tricky today, because you'll see something like this, and because they decide to go sideways for this 15 minutes here, they'll go sideways and they won't dump it. Or this could be the moment where they stop it on the dime like this at 10:15 like this, and they just squeeze this higher for 15 minutes, for 15 straight minutes, and then they dump it. This is why I said choose easy days to trade. You see how they dumped this market and they stopped it on the dime at 10:15? Did you just see that? So right now, as it stands right now, you have no idea if this 15-minute block is going to be bearish, sideways, or bullish. You have zero idea. This is the part as to why I was losing on this day, and I had to back test this to figure this out. We have zero clue what they're getting ready to do or where they're getting ready to go right now. There is zero indication. Zero. The only thing that I have is that there's a 9-point volume imbalance here higher, but they don't got to go there. Timestamp 1021. Look at this weird staircase and pattern they got going on here. On a normal day, this is not indicative of something that goes, man, you know what? I'm getting ready to bounce. There's a 54 up here on this SPX. Look at this weird staircase and pattern they got going on here. You know? Look at the market creep up. They stopped it on a dime at 1014 and they just started going higher again. That right there is like what I'm talking about. So like if you were shorting this and you was in a short at 1015, you needed to close at 1014. When this candle closed, you need to close that position. No one's going to talk about that. NQ is lagging behind right now, and NQ is more bearish than anything. SPY, yes. SPY and ES is creeping up. But this is indicative of something that's about to dump. I'm looking at the SPY above my head now. It's a new 15-minute time block that could go higher for 7 straight minutes and blow my account. If I short this right now, they could just go higher for 7 straight minutes and just blow my account. You need to see something, and it needs to be aligned with a 15-minute time block today. If it is not, you're going to get roasted. Because you're going to short it, and that 15-minute time block is going to be bullish. Or you're going to long it, and that 15-minute time block is going to be bearish. This right here is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this weird staircase and pattern they got that they just dumped out of. Look at this. If you ever see LR like this, you need to know what not to do. You do not long this here. You don't long LR. Or, I'm sorry, if like this, like if it's creeping up LR, you don't long this. They're probably getting ready to attack.
Not only LR, the previous day low is literally right down there.
You said what? You said what, Chilo?
The previous day low is literally right down there. If you take a long on that LR, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you either. That's dangerous. You should never do nothing like that.
Literally smiling at price right now. Like
Yeah.
literally smiling.
You should never do nothing like that. I heard him. He heard you in the back. I will get him to check it out. Yeah, absolutely. They want to dump this. There's no scenario I would have long that. There is zero scenario where I would press that long button. If they dump and they do LR like Chilo said, if you press that long button here, I don't know what to tell you. You need to watch that knowledge center and you need to go through those mentorship videos. There is no scenario. They want to dump.
150 ticks on your head on that.
On that, yeah, on your head on that. Bro, that shit, that's 400 and 3 candles. No shit, 503 candles. Look, and counting. Look, and going. Shit, holy shite. This is bearish. This is bearish and not bullish. Look at that market dump out of that LR. Wow. These people have a vengeance Something is amiss. Like I said, I asked myself this question. Do you remember when I said this? I said, why did they miss this 15-minute BISC on this ES here? And now they're tapping into it from May. See that? I don't believe any serious market reversal until they touch a 15-minute BISC or 15-minute SIBI. I don't believe it. Like you see how we dumped and we touch this 15-minute SIBI here, and then they shit the bed. Look at them dump out of this cluster zone here. Until we do something like that, I don't believe nothing that they got going on. We need to touch a 15-minute SIBI first. That's what that a lot of times determines immediate market direction during New York session. You need to backtest that. You need to backtest what I just said. Just backtest and forward test what I just said. Go out for 2 weeks and then mark out all the 15-minute FEGs. And then look where the market reversed at over the course of an hour or two at least, and how it reacted whenever it touched those. You need to be backtesting things rigorously. Just trust me and go do that, and your eyes will be awakened. And then you'll understand why I say I'm not shorting inside of a 15-minute BISI, and why I say I'm not longing it inside of a 15-minute SIBI. They just formed an 11-point volume balance just now, but they filled it on the same candle. Timestamp 1028. There is nothing indicating that they're getting ready to reverse this market. Where's that video? That video's down 3%.
To the downside too.
You said what, bro?
They break structure to the downside in 15 minutes. This is literally like a clean trade you could take for like 200 ticks just to target previous day low and a break of structure under 15. Like this is an easy trade. It just present itself at the warm time for me because that's like way too early. I mean, it's not too early to be doing LOL, but this was like good, a good couple candle for LOL though.
Mm-hmm. And
Right after the chop area, that was when to get in downside. Right after
Nvidia is
it's
down
choppy
3%.
A little bit going up.
Intel Core can't even
Yeah.
catch a bid. It's at
Don't
$84.
everybody.
If you're in a short right now, you need to be on hyper alert. A new 15-minute time block is getting ready to open. Watch out. This market is moving very aggressive, and these candles are huge. I find it crazy, man. People will log into this market, not know how to drive, and still beg on as to why they're and are still perplexed on as to why every single car that they drive gets totaled. It's like people will blatantly refuse to hire a driving instructor along this journey. It is just miraculous to me, and then they will still be okay with those results. Like it's just miraculous. Like I'm sorry, I was just thinking about that. A message that I got earlier. Miraculous. They're going higher. Timestamp 10:30. Hmm. 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 Look at the market want to dump. Hmm. $15-minute block. Wow. Mm-hmm. You see how they stopped it on a dime? You see what I told you about that? You see that? And they're squeezing in the opposite direction. If you weren't listening to my voice, there's no way in hell you would have known that they was going to do this. Remember on this candle when I said, if you were in a short, you need to close at that position right now?
I'm done for today, guys.
Was it a decent day or no, Phantom? Hmm? How did it shake out today, Phantom? I would have never known. I know. That's the purpose of a mentor. There's hundreds of things that you don't know about. There's hundreds of things. I'm $700 on my phone, on my 150K. Yeah. There's hundreds of things that you don't know about that I've been through that I can't just randomly just start disclosing to you and that you just won't know about. Most people hit every branch on the way down and then they go, well, damn, why is this happening to me? You're trying to learn how to become successful without any guidance. You don't know what you're doing. It's like trying to drive and you've never driven before. You don't have a license. You don't know what you don't even know what the gas pedal is. Most importantly, you don't know what the brake is. They liquidation squeezed it out of this 15-minute time block. And as to why you're not inside here still, I have no idea. I'm not trying to price gouge you on $59. The proof's in the pudding. I'm just telling you. You need to watch out. We need to watch out for this. Timestamp 1034.
Hey, E, can I point something out real quick?
Absolutely, you can.
For anybody that has the ICT kills on indicator, do not update it because it does not look good with the new version of it. Look, it looks too much on the chart and it looks crazy. I updated, it don't look good at all. Good trade, E.
I long this because I think that this 15-minute time block is still going to be bullish, respectively. I got a shitty entry on that on my little 2 micros. I pressed the button here, but then they filled me in the absolute shittiest of the positions. They filled me in the shittiest position that you could have ever imagined. And they're going to dump it out of this. So they filled me in the shittiest position that you could have ever imagined. I should have TP'd out on this trade. Timestamp 1035. I can't add anything more to this. I cannot. And I'm trying to retarget these highs that we just displaced from just now. They gave me the shittiest fill that you could have ever possibly imagined just now, even though I longed it on red. That fill was disgusting. Mm. think they want to dump it out of this. I added one more micro to be in 3. I added another one on this to be in 4. This is a weird staircase and pattern they got going on over here. 1038 timestamp. Watch out. They want to dump out of this. This trade is wrong. This trade is very wrong. They want to go lower. What was I getting ready to do? I'm gonna wait until 10:45. Nah, hoping and praying it goes my way isn't a viable strategy. I long this up here at the top with the shittiest entry, and I still held, and I had multiple chances to get out of break even. They're trying to dump this. There's nothing indicated they're going to go higher. I just want to see what they're going to do at 1045 before I even remotely consider adding to this position. In the beginning, as I'm building the buffer, I'm very aggressive on my trades. Down 340 ticks on 4 micros. Timestamp 1042. I'm so glad I locked my accounts. You shorted that, Chilo? Oh no, you longed it. Why is this thing not updating in real time? I'm adding 4 more micros here onto this. At this time block here. This new time block. Adding another 4 here onto this. Being 12. Another trade outside of the market structure. Hmm. Hmm. This P&L was not updating in real time. Something wrong with this P&L. I noticed that, so I had to get out early. Okay. So I made a mistake and I was able to get out of this by the skin of my teeth. I longed it over here at the top of this, and I broke numerous rules that I have. If I press the button and I'm immediately down, I know something's wrong. If I press the button whenever, and it's supposed to fill me 90 ticks away, and I press the button and I'm immediately down 100 ticks because of a shitty entry, when I get back to break even, I get out and then I reevaluate. I always do that. That was the first mistake that I made. I held on to this. The next mistake that I made was I longed it inside of one of these clusters one instead of waiting for a pullback. That was the second mistake that I made. The third mistake that I made was there was zero indication that they was going to reverse this market. There was zero market structure. I longed it again with no target in mind. There was no target in mind. There is no liquidity target in mind. This right here, this high over here is a pipe stream. There is like no displacement like this, and I longed it here thinking we were going to come here and here. There was nothing in mind. We just stopped it on a dime, and I longed this out of this 15-minute time block, just hoping that we was going to go higher. The market doesn't give a fuck about hope. So that was the third mistake that I made. So there's that. I just thought that they was going to take it higher because I thought this time block was bullish, but they don't have to do anything. And so I waited before I added until the next 15-minute time block was over because I know that this market is operating out of 15-minute time blocks. So when this 15-minute time block closed, I started adding, and I literally quadrupled the size on this trade to get out on the reversal of this new 15-minute time block. And because I'm just thinking, not why, because they don't have to do anything, but I was thinking they're probably going to turn this shit bullish for this 15-minute time block. They're not going to hear the price action, and that's what they're doing right now. They're squeezing this higher out of this new 15-minute time block. So that's why I added onto this trade. I was not going to add anything more until 10:45 because they could have dumped this down in here and I would have blew up my account. Bottom tick, yeah, nah. This is, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say a bottom tick. I mean, I'm like, you can say so, but this is nothing more than a brand new 15-minute time block. So I knew that the market was going to release at 10:45. So at 10:45, I quadrupled the size here, and look at what they're doing. They're reversing it. They were getting ready to shit the bed, and they stopped it at 10:45, and they just reversed it. And no one knows why they reversed it. Everyone's sitting there probably going, bro, what the fuck was that? Why are they now bullish when they were just bearish? They don't give a shit about price action on FOMC. It's moving in time signatures. So it's either you're really right or you're really wrong for 15 minutes. You have no idea what they're getting ready to do. So this is what I figured. And I targeted the next draw on liquidity, which was this high over here, to get out by the skin of my teeth. We need to be on alert, man. And this is getting ridiculous at this point in time. All right. Today is a very, very, very hard day to trade. My day started off very, very, very poor. My day started off very poor because I didn't take, why? Because I longed this here to try and target a 14-point volume balance over here, and I didn't even log into my trade copier. So the first trade of the day, my whole energy and my vibe was thrown off. That's why I'm not laughing and joking as much today, because I was so upset with myself for just gross negligence. So I loaned it here, and I just took a blind trade because my trade copy wasn't working on none of my accounts. Because I didn't run a test limit order to make sure it was working or not. And so my whole vibe was off. So that's how my day started off poor. I didn't lose, but your psychology and your mental state of mind and your how you are mentally is everything whenever it comes to trading. You don't need to be trading while distracted. Look at them fucking fully reverse this market at 10:45. You see what I'm talking about? If you were not listening to my voice and no one putting this out to you, you would not know they was getting ready to reverse this market. You probably were getting ready to short this still. Whoever you were, wherever you are. They reversed this market at 10:45 and they're not trying to go lower. This 15-minute time block is fully bullish now again. They don't give a shit about price action today. It's going off of time. And there's only two things that are unique to this. It's FOMC statement and FOMC meeting minutes. I back tested this. I used to lose so much. And I was always searching for the answer. And the answer that I was searching for was I needed a mentor. That was the answer. That was the biggest answer that I needed. I needed somebody to show me so that I could see. Once I got a mentor, I turned profitable in 6 months. Before I had a mentor, I was losing money for almost a decade. I was never green. Oh, swing trading, I figured it out. I figured out the swing trading concept. I did figure that one out. But I was never green. I'm talking about day trading. It took me a decade, bro, almost. There's no way in hell it should take somebody 10 years and to lose damn near hundreds of thousands of dollars before you turn profitable. There's no way in hell. But I can't blame myself. I didn't know how to drive. And I was upset that I was getting into car accidents. I didn't know how to drive. How can I be upset with anybody but myself? I'm so disgusted in my former self. I'm disgusted. What we got going on? Timestamp 11 o'clock. I'm trading these accounts very aggressively so that I can get to this buffer. I get to this damn payout. That's what I'm doing. These funded accounts, $3,000 away from a $12,000 payout. These demo accounts that I'm trading on the back of my funded accounts, which I'm not even paying attention to, are $900 from passing. I don't trade evals, but I'm trying a new prop firm. Apex is goofing around. They keep on banning me. They're banning me now on anywhere from they're banning me now on anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 in withdrawals every single time. So it's getting annoying that I have to keep doing this. So I'm sick of it. So I'm looking for another. Well, I found another one that's similar. So it's annoying. I'm sick of them. But you need not be annoyed. If you're trying to change your life in the fastest way possible, if you're trying to change your life, Apex is the best way to go. You can turn yourself into somebody literally for $1,000 or less. You can turn yourself into somebody that's making $12,000 minimum a week every 5 days with Apex. But they're going to ban you after that fourth payout, though. So you're only going to get about $60,000 from it, but shit, that's enough to change your life. Just do it again. They're going to ban you after that third or fourth payout. They're going to say, we're going to move you live. Just take the money. Don't do that trade program. Be on alert. Looking for shorts or longs? Man, honestly speaking, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for market structure. I just got burned just now. I consider that last trade a loss. The only reason why I got out was just because I just understood what they was getting ready to do. I consider a trade a loss if they make me sweat. If they make me go risk management mode, I consider it a loss. I don't consider this a win for me in my book. I consider that a loss. I'm not happy. I know that some of y'all are thinking, bro, what the hell? What are you talking about, man? No, I consider it a loss. I'm not even trying to be funny. Usually speaking, when I press this button, the shit goes straight to this TP. I made a lot of errors here. There were a lot of errors here. There was nothing that caused me to win here other than the fact that I knew and I back tested it's FOMC. If it was not FOMC, I would have lost. There's nothing suggesting that I should have won this trade. There was no first presenter where I loaned myself it is, no market structure. I made a lot of errors on this trade, and I got out by the skin of my teeth. Timestamp 10:58. There's a new 15-minute block releasing in 2 minutes. You need to watch out. You need to be on alert. $900 from passing these 25Ks. 10 of them. I'm at my daily profit target of $300 a day. I just need to do that for 2 weeks, for 2 or 3 weeks or so. Well, 2 or 3 weeks, for about 8 to 9 days to be able to get a max payout. But no, 2 weeks. What's 2 weeks to make $12,000, $14,000? So I'm gonna keep doing it on 3 micros indefinitely. And if they're so gracious to give me the chance to get into normal size of 12 micros, then I'll take it. If they're ever so gracious. But I'll keep rinsing them for 3 micros over and over again. This is bullish and not bearish. They want to go higher. There's nothing to indicate that they're trying to go lower. You know what? You know what might make you feel better? Doing a giveaway. Yeah, I should do a giveaway, huh? I should do a cash giveaway. But I don't have a post to tell people to comment on for the robot to choose. Let me see. I should do a cash giveaway. Let me see. Let me try and find something. Let me try and figure out how I'm gonna do this cash giveaway. Do it only for the Discord. Bro, every single time somebody from inside Discord wins the cash. I'm being dead serious. Like 98% of the time somebody from inside Discord wins it. I'll do one from inside Discord for sure over like the next day. But I gotta send it out. But like I don't want to do it during live trading and like organize during live trading. I mean, I could right now. Let me see. I'll do multiple giveaways. Facts. That's how I got hooked. I should have won that last giveaway. It took folks 30 minutes to enter. Facts. That's how I got hooked. Hooked? Really? What do you mean hooked? You didn't get hooked based off of the money and the intellect and the education we were providing? Me giving away a 50K cash account? Did it for you? 400 proof? I'll do a giveaway. I'm trying to organize it right now. Let me see. Zero mentioned he was just joking, but when he said that, I was like, Self-MC might as well do one. Let's see. I got to see how I'm going to do this though.
I couldn't imagine.
I'm truly not sure if I'm a good trader or not. Okay. Okay. We're going to do, he said, I'm saying someone from the Discord won it. Oh. Truly not sure. Okay. Oh. We do have one in order to do the giveaway on. I'm tripping. Okay, guys, listen. We do have one. Cash giveaway. Hold on.
I'm really not sure if I'm a good trader or not. I just want to be able.
On my most recent post, the one that says Students of the Week 720, you have to like and make a comment on the video, and I will do a cash giveaway. There is no strings attached. So I am going to give you the equivalent of an Apex 50K account. Cash equivalent. I've sent it out to numerous people. I do this every day. Not every day. I mean, I do this all the time. I promise you there's no string attached. Because if I was doing a giveaway and someone was like, hey man, I didn't receive that cash you sent, someone would say so. Because everyone can talk. I'm not blocking nobody. The only time I block people, those people that say, hey, I'm giving $8,000 to the first people that message me and say God did. Other than that, you don't get blocked. Not even for the weird haters. Because I want the haters to see our success. Okay. It's good to let the haters see your success. Why? Because it'll eat at them more and more. I'm going to do a cash giveaway for Instagram too. Is it reversing now? Yep, they stopped it on the dime at 10:45. You see that? You see how so like this is what I thought they were going to do here, but then they just dumped it for this 15 minutes here, and then they stopped it on the dime, and then they reversed it at 10:45 on the dot. This market looks so bearish more than anything, and on a new 15-minute time block, they stopped it on the dime, and then they went lower, and they just liquidation squeezes to the new high. That right there's like why I loaned it, because I figured it was going to go higher. I'm being dead serious. Like I was like, shit, we've been bearish for all of these 15-minute time blocks. Why not reverse it now? There was nothing in there was no price action. It has nothing to do with that. Guys, listen, the same exact post is on Instagram, but the Instagram is NQ Insiders with an S. That's the community Instagram. My Instagram is NQ Insider. My name is Eric or E, or you can call me NQ Insider. I don't care. The Instagram is called NQ Insiders with an S. There's going to be 2 separate giveaways. So because I know some people are probably going, hey man, that's a lot, bro. Why do I have to copy and paste a thumbs up twice in order to get free money? I'm not going to do no shit like that. You had me at the first one, but I'm not going to make 2 comments in order to win 1 giveaway. Okay, 2 giveaways for you. So 2 separate giveaways. Just like the video, 1 heart, and then make a comment. It could be a thumbs up. It could be a waving emoji. It could be a hey man, hey man, good job today, good trade, or hey man, I'm new here, or or anything. Just any comment. You don't have to tell me your wedding vows. I would appreciate that. And I read those and I smile and I cheese at myself in the mirror based off of everything positive that you guys say. But if you don't like me, or like if you're like, I don't really know about this guy, but he has been making me money lately. I'm a little bit cautious about this guy. I'll just give him a thumbs up. Hey man, or hey girl, it's okay. So just a simple comment, please. It's the one that says Students of the Week and the testimony. If you want to, if you're so inclined, you can read the post and you can see what the students of this past week did. Every single week, there's a Student of the Week. And the Student of the Week can be someone who had just joined. You don't have to be profitable to be Student of the Week. You can be Student of the Week because you were blowing up accounts endlessly and you finally got a mentor and now you stopped the bleeding. And now you passed your first eval. That could be Student of the Week. Student of the Week is somebody that is staying consistent longer than their own impatience. Because why? Because that's what's required for success. If you can't stay consistent longer than your personal own impatience, then you'll never be successful. You can't build up anything of value. Timestamp 11:06. So it is the post. It literally says Students of the Week 7/20 on TikTok and on Instagram. All you have to do is make a comment. The robot is going to choose, and I'm going to pull it up. We're going to do a cash giveaway, but you have to like the post and make a comment. You can copy before you click submit. You can literally click select all, copy, and then paste the same message twice. I promise you can enter in less than 60 seconds. I'm sick, bro. My 7:30 calls are cooked. Wow, what happened to you? Look at that goddamn SpaceX piece of shit. They're about to burst this past this high. This is bullish and not bearish. Are you still trading? I will be after I do this cash giveaway. Enter into the cash giveaway. Just make a comment on my most recent post, the one that's pinned to my profile that says Student of the Week 720. And if you're so inclined, because you're watching now, so I don't know why you wouldn't want to read it. I don't know why you wouldn't want to just go to all of the posts and see all of the students changing their lives for $59 per month. Just take a look at what somebody that was in your position is going through, and then determine if that's worth your time or not. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. The cash giveaway is two separate giveaways of the same value. I will cash app you the money. I'm not going to give out access to the Knowledge Center. I'm not going to do that. Okay? I will cash app you the money. If you're inside Discord and you say, hey, man, that's me, I trust you from inside Discord. I know some people might joke and say, hey, that's me, or hey, that's my alias. So I don't know if you're joking or not, but like if you're serious, then if you're already here, then I'll give you access, or then I'll compensate you as far as that's concerned, more than the cash. But to everybody else, there is no, or if you just tell me you just want the cash, then I'll do that as well. That's your choice. If you're not inside here, then you don't get the choice. You just get the cash. Why? Because eventually, there has not been one person to where I gave them the option and they said, well, I just want the cash. There hasn't been one person that said that so far since I've done this. They all say, hey, man, I want that Knowledge Center. But eventually I'm going to come across somebody that does not value actual trading. And so I personally don't want those people in here because I just think that it's a waste of time if you're not serious about changing your life. I think that you should go do something else. Like go watch America's Next Top Model or something as a grown man. Or something. I don't even know if that show still comes on anymore. Which post? The one that says Student of the Week, the one that's pinned to my profile. Student of the Week 720 on NQ Insiders on Instagram, the most recent post. And then the one that says, it just says Student of the Week 720. It's literally impossible to miss. It's Student of the Week 720. It's the exact same post on TikTok and the exact same post on Instagram. I'm not going to be the one that chooses. It's the robot. The robot needs somebody. It needs you to comment. It needs you to make a comment so it can recognize you. I'm not asking you to make a comment so, to stroke my ego. I appreciate all of the testimonies because I love every last one of you. But this is for the robot to choose. The robot needs to see a comment. So cash giveaway. But I want the $25 for more accounts. But why would I want to learn first? Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That was funny, Allen. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny, bro. You brightened my mood with that one. I swear to God. That shit made me laugh. Oh, you can see my face. Okay, good. Yeah. I was acting as though I said it as though you were inside Discord still. I know you're inside Discord, but still. As though that you were watching from Discord. Discord can't see my face. Discord sees my trading screen. They don't need to see my face. Only reason why I've been showing my face as of late is because TikTok was banning me because it was only showing the screen. So the algorithm was banning me. But ever since I've been showing my face, they have not been banning me. So I'm gonna just keep it at that. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Be on alert. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm live every single day, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday through Friday, trading live like this. Trying to make money for the people. And myself, of course. I'm only charging $59 per month and I don't charge any, and there are no hidden fees here. So I'm not making any money really off Discord. I'm damn near almost doing it for free. The only reason why I charge something, honestly speaking, is because it keeps the scammers out and it keeps people with an ill mentality away. Because those people, they always like to get something for free. It breeds an environment that you don't want to be a part of. You don't want to be a part of no community that's free. You don't want that. Anything that's accessible to everyone, it's not special. Stop and just think about that. If every single person can walk up and just do as they please with an item, it has no real value to it. It's literally worthless. And then why? Because not everyone is going to have the same good intentions that you have. It's inevitable. You will come across somebody that has ill will or ill intent, or they don't value it the same as you do or everyone else. So they're going to cause destruction. So the best way to keep those people out is to just put it behind a paywall, a very, very slight, inexpensive paywall. Why? Because it scares those people. Why? Because they know that they have to actually put something in order to get something back. Those people, they want everything. They want all of the reward, but then they don't want to even remotely even like give anything. They damn sure don't want to give no effort. And they damn sure don't want to give no money out of their pocket. You get to keep those people at bay. And then you get to keep doing what you're doing. Be on alert. Timestamp 11:13. We're getting ready to start the giveaway in 7 minutes. If you're not watching this live stream, then you can't win the giveaway. Inverse back up. What indicator to use? There's nothing but FVGs on this chart. I think that they inverse this, so I get to delete this. They inverse that BISI from May. There's nothing on this chart but FVGs here. What you're seeing right here is nothing more than FVGs. This chart is fully bare. There's nothing on here but just this NQ Insider's FVG cluster indicator that highlights the clusters like this. You see this? You see this 1 in this 5 minute SIBI, this highlighted zone where we touch this and we dump. You see how we touch this 1 in this 5 minute SIBI highlighted cluster and we dump. You see how we form this and we never went higher and we keep on touching this right over here. You see this? This market is trending lower and it keeps on rejecting 1 in 5, 1 in 5, 1 in 5 minute SIBI highlights. There is no indicator on the planet that highlights the clusters and makes it easy for you to see. This is like very simple for the beginners. Please understand that. I'm hopping behind a McLaren 600 LT and it's my first time in the driving. Right, exactly. Right. It's like, why do I keep crashing my car for? I'm confused. I'm upset. Why is it every car I crash? And someone goes, did you ever think about getting your driver's license, sir? Did you ever think about learning how to use the brake? And you go, why would I want to do that for? Who cares about the brake? What is that? The Brock. Who's Brock? Brock Lesnar? Stop sign. There was this meme going around with this black dude that got pulled over in the car. The stop sign. What's that? Sir, I'm pulling you over. Do you know why I pulled you over? What? What'd you say? What you pulling me over for, man? Sir, you just blew that stop sign. Stop sign. If you know what I'm talking about, you have gone too far down the rabbit hole. You see, JB's laughing. She knows what I'm talking about. We are too far gone here. Stop sign. Unc got pulled over in the car. Anyway, stop sign. Cash giveaway in 4 minutes. You have to make a comment. Cash giveaway in 4 minutes. You have to make a comment on the post. There should be at least 40 to 50 comments on that post. I've never found it so hard to give away money because it's like, it's crazy to me. It's like literally all you have to do in order to make money is just to sit here, read, and sign up for that knowledge center and then show up to the mentorships and stay consistent longer than your own patients, and you will turn profitable. 100% you will turn profitable. Like, I swear to God you will. It is impossible for you to sit here and trade side by side with me for months and not be profitable. Like literally almost impossible. The only thing is how consistent can you stay longer than your own impatience? Like, if after like a month of being inside, you go, bro, damn. There was this girl over here that joined over here 2 weeks before me, and she's already making down $3,000 or $4,000 a week. Man, I quit. I only been in here for a month. And I mean, I quit 2 months, man. I quit. This is it. I didn't even try to read that knowledge center, but I quit. This ain't fair. If that's you, then okay, I get that. But bro, with the things that we're saying, the things that we're pointing out, and if you show up to every mentorship meeting that's free and you take this shit seriously and you study that knowledge center, if you can't find 2 to 3 things that you look at on a daily basis that's going to make you money consistently, even if you find something and you still can't manage your risk, ask me. I will help you and give you guidelines and refine your strategy, even if you already have one, to turn you green and profitable. There is zero excuse. But that's not the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make is it is so hard to try to give away money. I've never seen it be so hard. It's like people go, I'm not going to make a comment on that. It's like all you had to do was just literally just give a thumbs up. There's a thumbs up emoji. Even if you didn't like me, I don't need to be liked. I don't need to be liked. I just need to be myself and to be genuine and true and transparent. So if you randomly start making up lies about me, I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to change your mind. Do you know how hard it is for one? Do you know how hard it is to get yourself to change? Think about all of those habits that you're thinking about stopping. You still keep longing it, and you still keep shortening wherever you said you wasn't going to do it at. And you hard-headed as hell. Not 95% of y'all refuse to still get a mentor. You hard-headed as hell. I will give you every single logical reasoning, and you still won't change your mind. You can't get yourself to change. So why would I try and get you to change for? Do you know how hard it is to convince yourself? So why are we sitting there wasting all our time trying to convince somebody else? That's why in life I stopped trying to convince people. I'll never forget this stoic dude saying that to me. And like, when he said that, I was like, that makes perfect sense. I can't stick to my own diet. I can't consistently keep doing what I'm doing. I do keep breaking my own rules. I am not consistent. So if I can't get me to change, why would I think that I can get the next person why would I think that I can convince a random stranger to change? So I'm not going to argue with a random stranger. I got bigger fish to fry. Stop just thinking about that logic that I just told you. We're going to do the cash giveaway. The time step is 11:20. If you didn't make a comment on the TikTok right now, you're getting ready to be ass out. You got to make a comment on the TikTok right now. The rant stop. I'm pulling it up right now. You have to make a comment on the TikTok. Just a simple, even a hey or yo, NQ Insider, hey man, or since it's a post about the students winning, about the students of the week. Say hey, congratulations, Colt, on the life changer journey, or hey, congrats. Who was it on the post? What's it say? Hey, congrats, Nico, or congrats, Jay, for winning the student of the week. Congrats, guys. Something simple. You don't even got to talk. Just, hey, congrats, guys. There should be 50 comments on that post. Who? JT says, just go make a comment on this post, bro. This one right here, look. Jesus. This one right here. You see this? Look. This one right here. If you just go and you make a comment right now, just any comment, just say, hey, congrats, guys. to the students of the week this past week, I'm getting ready to do a cash giveaway right now. So you have to make a comment on that post and like the post. You have to like it and make a comment. If you didn't like the post, then, bro, if you just made a comment and you couldn't press that heart button, I mean, goddamn. God bless your soul, man. God bless your soul. You're going to have a hard time with trading because you need to get the greed out. You want to know why? Because you need to get the greed portion out of your brain. If what I just said just now and you go, bro, I'm not going to do that because that's not worth the reward, that's something that you psychologically need to fix within your brain, because that same thing is probably what's keeping you from being profitable. Why? Because 80% of people are going to look at this and go, bro, that 60 seconds right there that I have to do that is not worth my time. Like me telling another person congratulations, there's a chance I might not get nothing from that. Like, that's just not worth that 60 seconds I got to spend to make a comment on 2 posts. I mean, yeah, I could win something for nothing, but like, that's just not worth my time. I'll hold off for something better until something else comes along. And that's a small microcosm in your trading. 98% of you that are profitable, but 99% of humans just in general, we're trading. Why? Because like your longness over here, right? Like something like this, and like, you know, or like you're shorted here or something like that, and like you'll hold on to a position because instead of you taking $1,000 trade and walking away and being content, you'll hold on to it and try to get $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, $6,000, and then you'll lose everything. Your greed and your unwillingness to yield from the mentality of always trying to get something for nothing is what's holding you back mentally. But the people that go, man, you know what? Hey, man, if I win, I win. If I don't, hey, man, next time. At least I'm congratulating somebody. I'm helping somebody else out. That mentality is far more successful in trading than the mentality of, bro, that ain't shit. This dude right here is only getting ready to send $25 or $50 total. That ain't shit, bro. I'm not even going to waste my time with that. So I'm not going to waste my time with that. And because I'm not going to waste my time with that, I for sure get nothing. Stop and just think about what I said. If you hold on to a trade and you let it round trip because you're so greedy, because you want $3,000 and you're like, fuck no, this $1,000 trade, knowing that if I just did that for two or 3 days, I would get a max payout, that shit is not enough. And you let it round trip against you and blow up your account or let you go on tilt, you leave with nothing. But the person that shows up every single day and goes, man, you know what? Hey, man, this $500 today, man, this is enough for me. And he does that again and again, and he shows up. After 4 days, he gets a max payout, and you end up with nothing. That's the mentality that needs to change. If you don't have that mentality, you cannot be successful as a trader. I'm being dead serious. You can be successful as a long-term investor, but as a day trader, that's impossible. But you're not going to be really successful as a long-term investor unless you got at least a few $100,000, damn near at least $1 million in liquid. So that doesn't apply to like 99.99% of people. Look at that goddamn SpaceX. It's a piece of shit. I lost 200 because I didn't know how to close the trade up 150 on Trado Edge. Tradeovate. That's a problem. You need to be on demo. How don't you know how to close a trade? It's like you saying, hey, man, I crashed my car the other day. And I go, what happened? And you go, man, I hopped behind the freaking steering wheel of that car. And when I let off the gas, the car kept on going. What the hell is going on with that? And I go, what are you talking about? And you go, I keep on rearing into people. And I go, how? Did you press the brake? And you go, Brock Lesnar? Brock? What the Stop sign? What you talking about? What the hell is that brake? What the hell is that other pedal there? I switched to trading view. You still need to know how to close the goddamn trade, bro. Where's Murdoch? Honestly, I never left. I just took a break to my level of experience with options trading. Murdoch! I missed you, bro. How you been, brother? I love you, brother. I miss you. It's so good to hear from you. It's so good to see you, my brother. The community was just asking about you 2 days ago, as a matter of fact. I swear to God on that line. We're going to do a cash giveaway, man. You got to make one comment on this post. And the same post is on NQ Insiders Instagram, the NQ Insiders. That one. It's a simple comment and you get entered. Doing a cash giveaway right now. I'm getting ready to start it up right now. Bro, life-changing money. Absolutely. I'm trying to pass my 25K eval. I hot for 750 today. When is the next trade I can place for consistency? Tomorrow. How don't you know the rules? Do you have a mentor? Make a simple comment on that post, please. It could just be a congratulations, students of the week. Congrats, guys. Something simple. You don't have to convince me to marry you. You don't have to say, NQ Insider, I love you. I'm a 65-year-old grown man. I love you. Will you marry me? And can I convince you to help me divorce my wife? You changed my life. Like, I appreciate the change of the life stories. I do. So I'm not making fun of those. What I'm saying is like it doesn't have to be a 1,000-page memoir. But if you say, hey, man, bro, you changed my life and you're serious, then yes, comment that. But if not, I don't want you to make something up and you just joined yesterday and you're like, I love you. I just came across you yesterday. How? You just came across me today on the random For You page. Don't make no lies. Don't make up no lies. I'm getting ready to, okay, I'm pulling it up right now. This dude cracks me up. I was just making sure I was correct. Yeah, thank you. Of course, brother. Make sure you read all the rules so you're good. Yeah. All right. Cash giveaway now. I'm pulling it up now. Be on alert. If you didn't make a comment, you about to be ass out of luck. Be on alert. I'm pulling it up now. The cash giveaway is being pulled up now. Watch out. What was I doing? This market is goofing around. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to pull the giveaway. If you did not make a comment on Instagram or on TikTok, it is the same exact post. Go do so now. There should be like 40 or 50 comments there. You just copy and paste the same comment. Why am I trying to, man, I'm going to stop trying to convince you to make money. This is no strings attached. You don't even have to join. Where's this at? Stop sign. Now I'm going to keep saying that for the whole day. What you pulling me over for, man? Stop, son.
Please tell me why you stopping me? Yeah, I'm about to. I'm about to. What? I'm about to tell you.
What?
No, I said I'm about to. Stop sign, man. I said I'm about to tell you. You say stop sign? Can you hand me the beer? Who? The beer? Can you hand me
Who? What you pulling me over for, man?
Yeah, I'm about to. Huh? I'm about to. What? I'm about to tell you. Stop sign? No, I said I'm. What stop sign, man? I said I'm about to tell you. You say stop sign? No one said stop sign but you. Why you stopping me? You made an improper right hand turn. Where you turn? Please tell me why you stopping me? Yeah, I'm about to. Huh? I'm about to. What? I'm about to tell you. Stop sign? No, I said I'm. What stop sign, man? I said I'm about to tell you. You say stop sign? No one said stop sign but you. Why you stopping me? You made an improper right hand turn. When you turn onto a new road, you got to turn that closest lane. So can you hand me the beer? Who? The beer? Can you hand me the beer? The alcohol. There's no beer in there. I can see it. It's right there. Hey, hold it. Don't be searching my car. We just stopped me talking about I ran a stop sign. Why did you stop me in the beginning? What's the proper call? You made an improper right-hand turn. What is the proper call? You had to turn into the closest lane provided. I was just say that right here. I did multiple times. What? Improper right-hand turn? Yes, that's why you're being stopped. Are you for real? Yes, you're under arrest. Still, man. For what? DUI.
LeBron James was charged with driving under the influence.
What the hell did he say?
Served one day at a Diddy party.
Please tell me why you stopping me? Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh, they banned the live stream. Okay, we're going to do the cash giveaway. They just banned the live stream. The live stream will end after this cash giveaway. Please tell me why you stopping me. You made an improper right-hand turn, sir. There was a stop sign there. You just blew that. What? Stop sign? What? Can you hand me that beer, please? Beer? Ain't no beer in this car. It's right there. I can see it. What? Hey, man, listen, stop searching this goddamn car. Who the hell are you talking to? What? Sir, repeat that again. I did multiple times. Sir? Stop sign. If you are a police officer, a man and woman of service, or even a waiter, or anybody that has to deal with people like this on a daily basis, thank you so much. There are some crazy motherfuckers in this world. That's why I tell people all the time, okay, what the hell was I doing? I'm going to do the cash giveaway. Let me pull this back up. Let's lock in. Cash giveaway. Oh, they banned the live stream, so I could just pull it directly straight up and I could just do this like this, okay? So they banned the live stream, so who cares about me showing the internet browser? We're going to do the cash giveaway. You have to make a comment on the most recent post. If you're not on right now, you won't win, because how do I know if you're here or not? How do I know it's you? I'm not going to hawk you down to send you money. I'm not going to hawk you down to join this community. Cash giveaway, you have to make a comment on my most recent post. The one about the students of the week, where's it at? I'm pulling it up right now, so you better go make a comment. It's free money. It's no strings attached. Why is it so hard to give away free money nowadays? I'm pulling it up now. You can see me doing it right now. Hey, man. Hey, man, you lied. You chose those people from Discord. I did not. The robot does it. I'm doing it right now. TikTok giveaway. Watch out. I'm starting it up. You can see it. I'm starting it up. So if you didn't make a comment, you're cooked. The cash giveaway. Starting it now. If you didn't make a comment, you about to be cooked. Instagram is next. I'm going to send you the cash. Instagram is next. You can do whatever you want to do with the money. You can join the community or not. It's up to you. I know which one I would do. Confirm. I'm doing it right now. You see all of the comments? Thanks, Jones. She said, keep changing lives. Thanks, Jones. Thanks, girl. All right, guys. 10, 9. No way. JT says 1. Okay. I know who that is. Stasia, 4. Who's that? Is that JB? I've never seen this person before. Let's run it again. I don't know who this person is. Seems like a scammer. Maybe we should be on alert for this person. Stop sign. Hey girl, I know that's you. I was just teasing. That's my maiden name. Who said that's my maiden name? Right. All right. What's stop sign? All right. Dina's hilarious, dog. Who said that's my maiden name? Right. That's a grown man with kids and a family at home. That's my maiden name is hilarious. Deja, DM me your Stasia, DM me your Cash App, JB or Stasia. I've been calling you JB for the longest, but Stasia, just DM me because that's your TikTok username. I know that was you. I don't know. It could be. Could this be Dean? Blowing kissy faces at us? We're not related, sir. What? We're not? Dean is seeing me, maybe having me rolling. We're not related. Hold on. Who's that? That is you. I'm looking at your profile. That's you. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I just double check. We're not related, so okay, yeah. You're not related to Dean? You sure? All right, guys. Instagram giveaway next. DM your Cash App, JB Station. We're gonna get you going. All right. You guys, same exact thing. Go make a comment on the Instagram. I'm getting ready to give away the money right now. It's free. Hold on. She's won multiple giveaways before. Dean's saying that's his maiden name. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Instagram giveaway is next. If you didn't make a comment on Instagram, then you can't win. How can you win if you don't make a comment? So I know some are probably thinking, man, that dude's scamming. I never win. You didn't even make a comment, so how can you win? You actually have to try and put something and put forward some effort to get a reward. Like, that's how this works. But everyone thinks that they're supposed to get rich without Dr. Fauci. Fauci, he's a scammer. Anthony Fauci, he's a scammer. And he's a liar. And he's deceitful. Look at this weird shit that they're trying to program our brains to. Guarantee if I scroll down far enough, I'll find something about the Epstein files or Diddy. Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell looks like a goddamn robot. Why is he still a politician? Dude, bro looks like he's fully possessed. He does not look like he's mentally competent. Anyway, what was I going to do? Streaming. Pull up the Instagram. Where's it at? Watch out and be on alert. If you didn't make a comment on the Instagram, you're cooked. Go do it right now because I'm getting ready to copy and paste it and pull it up. Copy link. I'm doing it right now. Go make a comment on that post for you to win this cash giveaway. Hey man, I want to know for certain it's me. As in, how that translates to trading? Hey, it's all or nothing. I want to know for certain that I make $5,000. I don't want to just take the money that's in front of me and then you lose everything and then come away with nothing. The people that miraculously try to get everything for nothing, they always end up with nothing. It's miraculous how that works. I'm being dead serious. But like the people that go, man, you know what? It's going to cost me a little bit, maybe like 10, 15 seconds of my time to do this. They win. Why? Because they don't overthink it and they're not greedy. In order for you to win this giveaway here, you need to not be greedy. Like you need, but why? Because greed tells you, bro, I'm not going to spend 5 seconds to make a comment because it's only $25. I'm not going to do no shit like that. If it was $2,500, then I would enter. But I'm not going to do that off that. So guess what happens? You don't win no money. What the hell am I going to do with $25? Perfect. What the hell am I going to do with $1,000 for 3 days in a row? Perfect. And that reason right there is exactly why you don't get a payout. What the hell am I going to do making $500 off this trading? Who the hell is that guy? Who the hell is that? Is that Agent Smith from the goddamn Matrix? Who the SDG Action Photography? This dude looks like his name would be a Dean. That dude looks like he might be Dean, a Dean or something. You should never trust a guy with the name Dean. That looks like that guy. If I get $2, I go out to watch a whole living room. Dean, I think this is you, don't care. I think that's you, Dean. I'm being dead serious. Because I've been watching your photography. Let's go, bro. You finally won, bro. Bro, I'm going to just shoot it to you, bro. I'm going to just shoot you just $25, bro. Bro, just DM me your Cash App or shoot me your Zelle, whatever. It's just Cash App. It is. I know it's you. All right, Dean finally freaking won. He finally won one of these giveaways. That's crazy. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Man in Black over here. Grants. Yeah, congratulations, guys. Screw that guy. I didn't win. Like, guys, come on, bro. Just be happy for people. Definitely not related. Congrats, Dean. You're not related? Boom! I'll take the 5-point TPT funded resets. The 5. Right. Yeah, bro. Just DM me your cash app, bro. I'll shoot it over to you. I got you. So maybe I should pull a burrito today. All right, guys, listen. I trade live every single day at 9, 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. in the morning on side TikTok, 9, 10 in the morning from side Discord. I am going to go live again at 2 o'clock. I am going to go live for the FOMC at 2 o'clock. I'm going to stop the stream right now and I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go live at 2 o'clock. To all of the students inside here, we got Eva Instapass later on this day. I will be participating. I will be trying to pass anywhere from 40 to 50 funded accounts. No, I lied. I got 40 evals going, plus 5, that's 45. I need to refuel. 45. Oh, I got it right here in front of me. And then 20 of my accounts are close to blowing, so I got to add that to the mix. My funded accounts. So 65 accounts. No. No, I lied. That's more than that. So 20 plus 40, that's 60. Plus another 20, that's 80. Plus another 5, that's 85 accounts today on Eva Instapass. 85 accounts today I will do Eva Instapass on. 85. We will see. I just added it up just now. I got it written down right here inside my journal. 85 accounts. We will see what I get. Hopefully it's fruitful. It could go either way, so who cares? I'll be live later on today. I'm going to go live at about 2 o'clock. All right, so I'm going to take a small break right now because I'm not going to goof around with these people when I'm basically at like $300. Not on the FOMC. I'm going to just take the little $300 and I'm going to just call it a day. What firm? Funded Futures Family, because the max I can do with that is 5. 40 with Bullinox. And 60 across Apex. 60. No, I lied. I'm sorry. 40 with Bullinox. 40 with Apex. 40 with Bullinox. 40 with Apex, that's 80, plus 5 on Funded Futures Family, that's 85. I'm looking at it right now. I just had to do math. Okay. Yeah, 85. Today on Eva Instapass. Does anybody have any questions? I am going to end the live stream on TikTok and on Instagram, and TikTok and on YouTube and X. I will be live. I will stay live from Discord just in case I see something or anybody has any questions in the meantime. And then I will go live again in another 2 hours on TikTok and on Instagram. That's how this is going to work. So I'm going to stay inside the chat, inside Discord. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Hey, guys, I love you guys. Please don't blow up your accounts trying to trade FOMC. All righty? If you want to backtest FOMC, I'll show you this. I'll show you the pre-market trading plan so that you can be prepared for this. I'll show you this. Hold on. If you want to backtest this, hold on. Here. This is the plan for FOMC. You need to read this. I'm telling you this now so you can get your mind right before it happens. The market is quoted to move in 15-minute time block signatures nearly all day. Okay, I already read that. I'm not going to go over that. We've already shown that. We've already shown the proof with that. So that's 100% factual. That's irrefutable. We've already proven that. On the release at 2 p.m., the market will typically jolt in one direction. This is usually the fake out. its direction is uncertain and irrelevant. After 2 p.m., it will typically begin to reverse at 2:15 to 2:18 p.m. It will either continue in the new direction from then until 2:25 to 2:35 p.m. Powell used to come on no later than 2:33 to 2:35. We have a new Fed chair in Warsh. I am unsure how the new Fed chair Warsh will have the algorithms react. Usually all bets are off here at about 2:33 to 2:35. They will then decide to either squeeze it in the second direction that they've just been going in, that they were just going in, or they will fully reverse it, as in give everything up and then target the direction of the fake out with no remorse. I know that that last statement just doesn't really help you because you're going, bro, well, you just said they could squeeze it up and they could squeeze it down. That's exactly why the statement before says here, usually all bets are off here. That's why that statement says that. But just know that if you're right about the direction that they're going in, then they're not going to stop. And if you're wrong, don't add size into that. You will blow up your account. That's like that's how you interpret that. No trades after 1:15 p.m. Price action will cease to make any sense. They've laid the cheese by resetting the market the last few days, by pulling it back. So we can easily squeeze 1.5% higher or dump 2% to then target SPX 7294. The delivery program model we're in is irrelevant. Why? Because FOMC and Meta and Microsoft earnings, they can do anything. Mostly all the movement will happen between 2:30 and 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. And that will shape the remainder of the entire week heading into next week. Tomorrow is not the day to catch falling knives. The only thing that will stop the market is time itself. Time itself is the only thing that's going to stop this market. Okay? Understand that. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right? That's the pre-market trading plan meeting.